Is AI in a bubble when it comes to their valuations on the stock market? What's interesting is about 2 months ago, I did a video on the company Iren, I-R-E-N, and I said it looked undervalued compared to other AI-related stocks because historically it was a Bitcoin miner. Since then, it's gone up by about 4 times in just 2 months. And this shows what's happening in the stock market when it comes to some individual names. Now, I'm not going to speak about that particular company in isolation, but the point is a lot of money is going into AI. There's now a lot of circular deals. What I think is eventually going to happen with AI sooner or later is the same thing as the late 90s with the dot-com crash. In other words, we will have a correction at some stage, but by the same token, very long term, AI or certainly technology related stocks, whether they're utilizing AI or quantum computing or other new technologies, will probably outperform. But let's remember what happened in the late 90s. So in the late 90s, tech did really well. Then there was a crash in 2000. The NASDAQ did not recover for 16 years. But somebody who bought the NASDAQ in 2000 and held it until now would have made more money than with emerging market stocks in the main, also developed market stocks, also the S&P 500. I expect something similar in the next 20 to 30 years. It's not guaranteed, but I do expect tech will outperform, but the volatility will be massive. In other words, we could see some massive crashes along the way as well. And individual tech stocks will actually suffer in many cases. So the NASDAQ as an index has done incredibly well, but most tech stocks have gone to zero. Only Amazon and a few tech-related companies from the 90s survived. Most went to zero. And I think with AI, something similar could happen. The big winners will win big in the next 20 or 30 years, but you don't know in advance for sure who those big winners are. So what can you do? Basically, stay diversified. Don't just buy when everybody else is buying. Keep individual names, including some of those names I've mentioned like Iren, down to a small part of your portfolio, and make sure you don't panic when the markets are down. Just hold for the long term.